Oh yeah, so this is the end of day 20. I have managed to turn my mum and dad into accidental vegans as well, so isn't that fantastic? We had the lunch, basically I spent all morning preparing food, so making salads, making soup, and making the veg paella, which I must admit turned out to be yummy, really nice. So what happened was one of Mum's friends came in with a marrow like that, and neither Mum nor Dad had the heart to say they didn't like marrow, so we were all looking at each other, and then another neighbour come in with another marrow. So we were like, oh no, what are we going to do with that? So thinking of different ways to sneak out the marrows without anybody knowing. And then I said, well, you know what, it's a bit like a courgette really, isn't it? Why don't we roast it with garlic and onion, and then so that all sort of, because I didn't like the texture, it's a bit watery for me and didn't really taste of anything in my opinion. So I said, why don't we roast it with garlic and everything like that, and then when it comes out we'll whiz it in the food processor and make a soup out of it, and I can have that for the next 2 days. So it seemed like a good plan, Stan. So we did that. So I got Mum to sit down and she talked to me while I prepared everything. Blimey, about 2.5 hours later I was exhausted. Anyway, so the soups were done, which honestly tasted really lovely, really lovely. Vegetable paella, all sorted. Salads for today and tomorrow, all sorted. What else? Anything else? Fruit salads, they'll all be done in the morning. Smoothie, prepared a smoothie, put that in the fridge for tomorrow. No, that was it I think, and tomorrow's meal will be done tomorrow, but we're going to stir fry tomorrow, so that's, you know, relatively quick anyway. So had lunch, so Mum and Dad had sort of a prawn cocktail type thing, seafood salad to start, and then they had the veg paella, but they had some chicken with it. I had the fruit in the daytime, smoothie, fruit, then I had veg paella, and then I don't know whether it's because of the carbs or what, but then they sort of went in for a bit of a snoozette because you know, it's siesta time, and oh, I could barely keep my eyes open, honestly. I was like, ooh. One, I think because maybe, you know, it was the environment I was in, it was very laid back. Mum and Dad were having a snooze, it was hot, and I think maybe the carbs, I don't know, maybe because I'd had the carbs at lunchtime and I haven't been having carbs at lunchtime, have I, only at night, whether that had something to do with it. So anyway, I had to get up and go for a bit of a walk to sort myself out. So I just went for a quick walk around the river while Mum and Dad were asleep, and then came back, and they'd woken up, so that was good. So we all had a bit of a you know, a tea together. They had well, Dad had monkey tea, and Mum was going to have a cup of tea, and then I'd said about I'd got these Detox tea bags, and they were licorice, aniseed, fennel, stuff like that. My mum loves licorice like me, so she said, oh, I'll try one of them then. So yeah, so not only was she accidentally vegan, but she was drinking fruit teas as well, bless her. So 80 years old, it's not bad, is it? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? So yeah, so I had a really enjoyable evening, just, you know, chilling out, watching the telly, you know, didn't really want to do a lot, just be together and everything. I did pretend to be drinking G&Ts tonight. I just had water, and yeah, really nice. When it came to about 10:30 actually, I don't know if it's because I've been by the sea and it's all the sea air and all that, I don't know whether that's just an old wives' tale, but I really was ready for bed. So what am I talking about? Honestly, really was ready for bed. Well, I was actually at 10:30, but I probably stayed, well, what is it now? It's probably about 11:30 now, so no, it's not. What am I talking about? About 10:30, yeah, and ready for bed. So yeah, I'll stop talking now. Obviously I've gone delirious, I don't know what's the matter with me. Because I'm trying to think of if there was anything else that I need to tell you, or not need to, but you know, you maybe like to know about the day. So now I'm just talking complete rubbish, and it's obviously time for me to go to bed, so I shall see you later. Bye. Bye bye.